Hey there, everybody! It's another Monday night, and the hunt is on! The game's afoot, and we're happy to be here. We're happy to be your guides in this endeavor tonight. So come on in, won't you? Check out the lodge.
I'm excited, Travis. Are you excited? I got that.
Oh, I am pumped. Can you not tell?
I can, but you normally come in with this amount of energy.
Yeah, it's all facade. Keep it up, kayfabe, as they say.
Dude, I've been playing so much Monster Hunter, and now we get to actually hunt. Damn. Monster Hunt.
We get to Munster Hunt.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it's just, you're vibrating.
That's also the caffeine.
That'll do it.
That will do it. That does the trick. That is the ticket. Now,
That's the way the sausage is made.
I hope not. I hope well, actually, they should caffeinate sausage, because caffeinated breakfast items, that's the future.
Oh yeah, you want Jake Paul's prime sausage.
Hell yeah. Jake Paul's prime pancakes. You get the whole, McDonald's experience with Jake Paul, without the McDonald's.
With 300 milligrams of caffeine in every bite.
My God. That's so much.
Yeah, I think that was the amount that was in the lemonade that killed people.
That's like the maximum amount that you can put, or that you typically see in, energy drinks, is 300. I looked.
Oh, I know. You're a connoisseur.
Well, I hope to be. I aspire to be. I would love to go
Yeah,
to
a real power sommelier.
Yeah, let me go to an energy drink tasting.
It has notes of bull testicle and aspartame?
Geez, you can really taste the CMPLX6.
Ah, guarana. This one's got guarana.
Really hides the taurine. Anyway.
I love those tastings. It's just how aggressive they get towards the latter half.
Yeah. It's like
people start getting a little on edge, glasses start breaking and end up at throats inevitably.
That's actually why I go. It's like
yeah, it's the thrill of it.
Yeah, I know it's gonna bust down. I just want to see how.
Yeah, there's actually a side pool betting on who's going to be the first to throw a punch.
Oh yeah, first throw a punch, first to draw a weapon, because they have weapons.
And you got to get those side bets going. That's where the action is.
That's right. You've gone with me. You've come out making a pretty penny.
Oh yeah, you can kind of read those. But we're not here to talk about
all of that
man-on-man fights.
No. That's so the past. We're over that. We gotta hunt dinosaurs and shit.
We got bigger game.
Now, I did get a contract recently. I've already entered us into the Hunters Guild. And
Oh cool. Yeah, it's been really easy. Paperwork's gone so smoothly since you forged my signature.
You just have to say you want to do it, and they're not going to argue because no one just signs up for it.
Right.
It's stupid.
Easy, baby. Easy money.
It really is easy money. We go out, we hunt one little monster. Hopefully. In this case, I believe it's one.
Yeah, so what do we got? We got a creature from the Black Lagoon. We got a couple of Frankensteins. What's up?
Well, there was a man recently that was attacked by a monster. However, whenever anyone went to investigate it, they could not find it. He said he was out in the forest at night, and he heard a deafening noise.
Rookie mistake.
I know. I don't even know what he was doing there. Camping, maybe? Heard a deafening noise, and when he looked behind him, he saw countless glowing eyes. And they all moved as if they were all attached to the same creature. You know what I mean? Like, it all moved in unison. Other than that, he
Okay.
just started to run. So it's not a lot to go off of. Loud noise. Someone that went to investigate then could not find it. They have heard this a few times recently. It's grown more and more brazen, I guess.
Interesting. I think I may have ventured out and encountered something. I think I know what they're talking about.
Really?
But I think, you know what? It's better if I plot it down, if I kind of show you what I saw, and maybe we, we put visual to description.
Yeah, it's good to know exactly what we're up against before going to fight it. That's honestly like half the battle. 3, 2, 1, draw.
All right, so eyes on eyes. I remember a similar experience.
That sounds horrible.
No, you never had a little eye on eye?
That's how I got pink eye once.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta use protection.
Is that like...
That's why you use those daily contacts.
Okay.
And that's how you get those eyeball smooches in.
I guess contacts are kind of condoms for your eyes.
They sure are. They don't feel good. I like it better without.
Yeah. Is it weird?
I got that LASIK surgery and I never looked back.
Well, I would hope. I think looking back, like your eyes rolling back, would be a bad side effect.
I think it'd be a cool party trick.
I mean, The Undertaker made a whole career out of it.
Watch what I could do.
And then you seize up.
But then I say it's a cool dance move. Don't worry about me.
This is not a dance.
I'm having a seizure. I'm having a seizure.
Somebody help. I've always wanted to learn like card tricks to be able to bust them out at a random point, but like I'd had to get super good at one. Probably 2.
Oh, it requires like just so much dexterity. I last year at Pride, was it Pride? It was either Pride or the Pagan Picnic at Tower Grove. There was a close-up magician, and I'm wary. I'm looking, but they know that, so they are they're really adept at what they do. Just swapping cards in your hand without even feeling it. It's nuts. Do you think you have it in you to pull off hot card swaps like that?
Yeah. I mean, sure. But,
Then you have doing it right in front of their own eyes.
Yeah, but...
And if they're wary and looking, watching your tricks, do you think you got it in you to fool thine own eyes?
I mean, that's where the biggest cons happen. I mean, I shouldn't be talking like this, but yeah, I'm just...
You assume, allegedly,
I mean,
allegedly.
I would know, because I'm looking out for it.
Right. Yeah, that's what you do as a man of the law.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if somebody's getting a cut out of somewhere, I gotta get into that cut too. At the very least. That's the law.
To enforce the law.
To enforce the law. It's called taxes.
Law sheriff's got to get his due.
It's called taxes, Travis. Everything's taxed because that's the law.
Oh, so you're saying that
Yep.
taxes are not necessarily responsible because they probably go to fund a corrupt state, and that maybe we should all just stop paying them as a show of force.
Hey, I'm not gonna say for you not to pay your taxes because I haven't paid my taxes yet. So if I tell people not to pay my tax or pay their taxes, then that's painting a weird light for me if anyone's investigating. Also, I don't have a lot of money, so no one's gonna investigate me. They're gonna go after people with slightly more money. So
Well,
don't
not much more.
just slight,
Just slightly, but not a lot more.
just a bracket or two.
Yeah, they call that the target bracket.
That's right.
The easy marks. Don't be a fucking mark.
Don't be a mark. Don't pay your taxes.
May it make a lot of money or a little money.
If you make too much money, then you suddenly don't have to pay your taxes.
Middle class, more like target on your back class.
That's right. Have enough to comfortably own a house? Well, guess you're gonna have to pony up. Have enough to comfortably pay
that's on you.
rent in a big city? Guess you're gonna have to pony up. Should have bought a house.
Yeah, you're not paying your fair share. So says the IRS.
Yeah. Let's talk about something fun. We gotta stream for fun stuff, Travis.
We can talk more about tax law. That's pretty fun.
Okay.
And by fun, I mean it's been consuming a lot of my time and mental capacity.
Boo, this doesn't sound fun. You lied.
Yeah, I almost had you. See, I don't know the ins and outs of the cool guiles and tricks.
You gotta go to clown college, Travis.
I guess. I mean, in order to, like, I believe clowns have to know a certain amount of close-up magic.
They do. Sometimes you gotta
I believe that's a rule of clowning.
Well, how do you think they get around the bull? They gotta trick it.
Right. So they disappear behind the handkerchief or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the barrel.
Yeah, and they show up next to you in the bleachers,
That's a good one.
sipping your soda.
Taking a bite of your popcorn or your hot dog.
That's the trick, baby.
Leaving some clown makeup lipstick all over the hot dog bun. And then your partner gets back and they're like, what the fuck is this? Who's been macking your hot dog?
And then you go to bite your hot dog and 10 handkerchiefs come out of it. All tied together.
You start choking on the handkerchiefs. And it's actually the clown was a hitman.
And then they try to give you the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
But then it turns out there's actually no hands in their gloves. And so there's no pressure actually being applied to your sternum.
They're just letting you go out like that. That's crazy.
But it's so fucking funny.
It's so funny. You're laughing, but you can't get the air out.
You would be laughing.
Yeah, so you're trying to laugh. But the aforementioned handkerchief.
Trying to laugh, but isn't that how you want to go? Make them try to laugh. Make them try to laugh. Don't you know the world wants to laugh? But they can't because their air passage is blocked.
What do you do then? You just laugh.
Nothing to do but to laugh about it.
I did a little editing trick for you, Travis. You'll enjoy it when you see it. If you see it.
What did you do?
Oh, you'll have to look to find out. The little Easter egg.
Oh, I love me some Easter eggs. I'm on a hunt. I'm already on a hunt.
Now you're on a double hunt.
You know my hunting brain it's active, it's ready, it's raw.
I hope it's not raw. I hope it's cooking.
Nah, it's raw, it's exposed. This is how
Ew.
you get the real hunting energy.
I mean, I guess you would know. Have you been, you seem pretty well versed with this monster on a very small description. Have you been hunting for a while?
Oh yeah, I'm a real hunt.
Oh, you've already been in the guild. Or have you been hunting outside of the guild, Travis?
There's a guild?
There's a hunters guild. They give certifications on monsters you can hunt.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, we're gonna have to do some paperwork. I hope you know what you've hunted.
I'll leave that to you. You already know how to do my signature.
All right, I'll just start going down the list.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter monsters. Ooh, this is a big list. How many monsters are there? Oh my.
Rathalos, just mark that one off.
Okay.
Balverine, got it.
All right. Dope. Yeah. Have you faced the Delects?
No, I haven't met Delex. Though I do owe a person named Dell a pack of cigarettes.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad we can remember.
But they're not my ex.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you can still remember. You ever fought a Congalala?
I've been in a Congo line.
It's kind of like a
Hell yeah!
fanged, kind of like a fanged primate or something. It's pink.
Oh, see, a Congo line is when a bunch of people, get into a line and then each puts their hands on the person in front of them's shoulders, and then they kind of march dance to music.
We got a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry that I completely stopped your donation of the Congo line. This is very important to us.
Yeah. Looks like Lady McQuig gave us a follow.
Oh damn! Thank you.
Thanks, lady.
I don't know why my various mod views aren't showing this. Thank you so much. We do this every week, Mondays at 8 p.m. Central. Not specifically Monster Hunter, but we do prompts to a timer. Do a silly little high scoreboard based on how well we do. Well, Travis does, I should say.
Yeah, but the game's been rigged from the start. I was never slated to win.
Saw the Facebook post. Oh, I think I know who you are. Thank you. You rock.
Alright, thanks for coming out. Have you ever been hunting, Sheriff?
Oh, I've been hunting quite a bit. Do you mean like in real life?
Yeah, you ever
No,
been
I've not.
snipe hunting?
No. I saw the King of the Hill episode too early in my life to fall for that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
could have gotten you. Could have pulled one over on you.
maybe in my youth, but not anymore. What about you? Have you ever gone snipe hunting or hunting of any sort?
I don't know that I have. I remember many like an outdoorsy early morning activity, but I don't think I've ever gone hunting. And now I certainly never would.
No, I don't blame
That
you there.
ain't my scene, dog. Like it may be hypocritical, but if everything goes to shit and we're in essentially an apocalypse scenario, I'm going full veg, man. I think the only thing allowing me to eat meat is that other people are doing it for me,
Fair.
which is probably like the shittiest stance on it, but
Yeah. No, I don't.
well, I wouldn't say the shittiest. The bar's been set pretty low, but it's not a great stance.
I don't blame you there. I couldn't. It'd be very hard to raise a bunch of animals just for slaughter.
Yeah, and I got Big Squeam.
Oh, that as well. Yeah.
My giant mutant hybrid cow, Big Squeam.
Big Squeam.
Which we know we can't eat because it's full of pesticides and radiation. And we know that the pus it exudes is mutagenic.
That's the best part about it, Travis.
Oh yeah, it creates a fun new environment every time.
Sorry, I've been trying to create an invite this whole time. And it fucking...
Oh, you're good. Just go to invite people, copy that link. People are welcome in until it becomes a problem.
It keeps going...
Then we start throwing folks out with reckless abandon.
Alright, I'm gonna do it in a dumb way. It keeps fucking up when I try doing it.
Nah, post that link in the chat.
Oh no, I meant creating an invite. I don't know why it's not.
Because it's never easy being cheesy.
Every time I try to copy the invite link and it says hidden use copy button, it literally copies the words hidden use copy button. You stupid. Oh my god. Alright, text being annoying twice now.
You got too many plugins. You've got to try downloading more RAM.
Yeah, it's currently downloading. That might be why you're sounding a little robotic.
Okay, makes sense. Downloading more RAM and the first season of everybody loves RAM.
I gotta put you in timeout, Travis.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
I think my computer's just mad right now. Let me look. That's not like maxing out anywhere. I don't know what the fuck Discord's doing. Say something again.
It could certainly be on my end.
Oh, well, it fixed itself, so fucking knows.
Yeah, I mean, my bandwidth has been pretty good as of late, but I'm on Spectrum, so who's to say?
For now, I hear AT&T might be putting in fiber soon around my parts.
Oh, dang. Yeah, some people in my neighborhood can get it, but because I don't own the property, I can't convince them to bring it out.
That sucks because you had to pay for it.
Yeah. And Spectrum, in a seeming act of good faith that I don't trust at all, upped our up and down speed at no extra cost, but they also upped our cost twice since signing up with them. So It's nice to get a little give from that take.
Yeah, I get that. There's, ups and downs. At least, at least she got internet.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, it's still available for the common folk.
Yeah. Until we make a new internet.
Yeah, I want to get one of those shortwave peer-to-peer hyper internets.
Ooh, that'd be fancy. What would you do with it?
I mean, it depends on how many people are using it. Because initially, it would be the Wild West of internet again, but uh,
We could
you it would rely on a lot of people using it in order to function in any kind of conceivable way.
we can bring forums back.
Then
Fuck yeah. I'm
we're
old.
gonna RP.
Yeah. Cause we're in an apocalypse and we have nothing else to do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play my classic character, Cassius Nightblade.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to run a RuneScape server.
Cassius Nightblade has a tall collar, swoop tear, swoop bangs, broods in the corner. Will cut you with a sword faster than you can even blink, so don't even try it. And if you say I can't do that, then I will throw a tantrum and leave your server.
Travis, this sounds like it happened.
This is hypothetical for the future. What are you talking about?
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm really fun to play with. I don't know why. I'm really fun to play with. It's everybody else that's the problem.
It sounds like you're the most fun to play with, actually, and no one can take that. They go into like a fun coma. And so they have to protect themselves.
No one's on my level, and it's kind of bullshit, but also I get it, because how could they be?
Lady McQuig said, day one, no HVAC, I'm screwed. I fucking know.
Oof,
I gotta invest in solar. Hey, I got a lot of land, or I got a bit of land, enough that we could farm on. So if the shit hits the fan, you're welcome here. I'll have to build
I keep saying, like,
wall.
At the rate things are going, I need to go somewhere south, learn to grow agave and citrus, because that's what we're going to be able to grow in Missouri in the apocalypse years.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're going to have to learn to grow root vegetables, because that's all will grow, like all that will grow during an ice age, if that.
I mean, what does that mean? Potatoes?
Carrots?
Onions?
I think
stuff like that.
I think turnips and radishes are a little hardier than potatoes.
Okay.
Like sweet potatoes tend to grow in, more temperate island conditions.
I know in RimWorld, potatoes are what you go for when you can't grow a whole lot.
But yeah, potatoes are easy to grow, but I don't know how well they do in winter climate.
Yeah. There might be ways to grow potatoes in winter climate that would honestly be a good thing to look up and print out.
While we still have access to it?
Yeah. I'm just going to
Get that Farmer's Almanac.
I'm just going to download all of Wikipedia without the photos. It's honestly way small. Without any, media.
Oh yeah, all text.
Yeah.
And then hand transcribe it like a monk of yore.
Yep. Put it on a big ass scroll.
Oh yes, the book of Wikipedia.
As of 2 years ago, it was only 20 to 30 gigabytes without any
Dang.
media. Yeah.
And there's like 6 pages on Jack Black alone.
Yep, and that's like 3 megabytes. I wonder what the biggest Wikipedia entry is.
Well, I mean, they're all divided so much into sub-entries after a certain point.
Yeah.
Like when you become a big enough deal.
What are we gonna get?
I don't know. Who has like the most detailed story? I would imagine it's a person or some kind of event.
Like a war.
Probably
Well, war would
probably
be
the latest
divided.
Oscars.
Yeah, it's probably Will Smith.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a whole Wikipedia page dedicated to the slap.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking NBC's The Slap.
Oh, that show is. Is that the button?
No, it's, if I'm remembering right, it's about an adult who slapped a kid at a party, and it takes place from like different perspectives that go on during that event.
Oh, lame. I thought it was.
But now it has a whole new meaning
It's true.
because we have competitive slap fights.
I actually do enjoy watching competitive slap fights. Specifically when Charlie covers them, because he likes to do that.
Yeah,
Moist critical.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not talking about Charlie Winsmore.
That's true.
You're not talking about Charlie Day.
That's also true. You think of any other Charlies?
XCX.
Chocolate Factory? That's his last name.
Yeah, Mr. Chocolate Factory.
Please, that was my father.
Call me Charles. Charlie.
Call me Chocolate Factory
Chaplin?
Jr. My dad called me. Well, Charlie
Please,
Factory.
Mr. Chocolate Factory was my
Charlie-
father. Call me sir. Show some respect. Put some respect on the name.
Yeah, please spit out "sir" when you say it.
And if you don't call me sir, you can pack your fucking bags. Get the fuck out of my factory.
Get out of my candy factory.
You
Don't lick the
thought
fucking
there
wall.
was you thought there was joy in these walls? No, there's hard fucking work. You get nothing.
Good day, sir.
Lose the
That's
good
what
day.
That's what they
It's
say.
cleaner.
It's just how they respond to you is "good day, sir." After that.
Good day, sir. God, I need this job.
Well, good, because you're out of it.
I've got 6 Loompa-lings at home.
The children in that movie needed their ass whooped, just saying. Well, you're not wrong for most of them. They were all told not to do the things that they did. Don't fall in the fucking lake or river. Don't be a spoiled brat. I can only remember 2 of them.
Yeah, almost as if the most privileged children who had access to the most candy were given unlimited access to get chances into getting into that candy factory. And they just wanted, and they got in there.
Was Charlie the only good kid at all?
Yeah,
I mean, I
he
guess
got in there by luck.
I guess
in
one
the,
kid was just fat and hungry. Like that was his issue or whatever.
To a fault, though.
Yeah, he was gluttonous.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that
Are
there
wouldn't
7
listen.
kids with 7 deadly sins?
Well, there were 5 of them.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
the 5 deadly
Wonka
sins.
himself was Pride, and Grandpa Joe was Sloth.
Maybe it was. I've never actually thought about that, but I could see it.
Charlie was pure of heart and inherited the kingdom of heaven. But no, like the whole story was about wealth inequality. Like, Roald Dahl wanted to make Charlie black, but then the editors wouldn't allow it.
That's crazy. I've never heard of that, but I believe it. Wouldn't that also make Grandpa black or not? I mean, not have
I imagine so. I hope that. I mean, if it's been proven apocryphal, please tell me. I'd like to be informed, but that's what I've heard. In the musical, like, Willy Wonka goes undercover to try and rig it so Charlie gets a ticket, which I don't know what message they're trying to send there. The musical's kind of a mess.
That's such a weird turn of character. Like, that's completely out of character.
Yeah. Like, he is the candy man at the candy shop Charlie goes to.
Okay, sure, you could do that, but don't rig it.
Yeah. It undermines the entire competition. But if everybody else is using, vast wealth and just, inexhaustible resources to get into the game, that's the only way Charlie gets in. So maybe there's a deeper message there.
But then,
the only way to win the game is to rig it.
But then, if he's already choosing Charlie from the start, why even do the whole charade? Like,
to punish the insolent children who deserve it,
and their parents, to embarrass them on live TV, just like Kendrick.
Yep, you live with a blueberry now. Not my fault.
Yeah, you did that.
You signed the waiver.
Hey, Travis, you got about 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, beans.
I know.
Funny how time flies.
Time just flies. Lady McQuig says that I don't know why that reminds me of when you were Mufasa in our remake project. If that's to me, I'm sorry, but my memory's bad. It could. I hope not.
Doesn't sound like me.
Shit!
I've never been Mufasa. I couldn't stand for James Earl Jones.
Say it again. What? You couldn't stand for him?
Stand in for him.
Oh, okay. I'm like, buddy, we got some words. We got to step behind the bar.
I would never stand for James Earl Jones. His legs are strong enough on their own.
Okay, that's fair.
I'll stand right alongside.
You'll stand behind, sir.
That's true. I know my place.
Yeah. You're going to get pushed to the side like I'm pushing... I don't remember who I was pushing earlier in this episode.
Old ladies?
Old ladies aside, depending on if they were right or left of me, I don't know. It was better the first time. Yeah, you had to be there.
Yeah, because if they were...
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that now. I was a ghost version in our Macbeth project.
Ah, so there's history here.
Oh, yeah. And that also...
I'm sleuthing. I'm deducing.
Yes. Can you figure out who this is? I was right in my deduction.
I don't know. Maybe I better use my little gray cells to put this together.
Yeah, really, just run your fingers along your brain until you make some grooves.
Oh, see, I went full smooth brain. I let them iron it out.
Yeah, see, that's your problem. You gotta have those grooves.
I let Medica Mechanica really just kind of go at it. It seemed like a nice, stylish kind of trend to jump onto.
Well, make sure you push, but you don't like scratch. That hurts.
But that's how you get the deep grooves.
I mean, yeah, but it has to heal, and you can't think like you think
And
you.
I love me a deep groove.
Yeah, but then you think a little bit worse for a while until it heals up. So you get that like dumb brain, poo brain.
Yeah, but aren't thoughts formed in the scars?
It's true, but those thoughts don't go away. That's the impulsive thoughts.
Ah. So dig grooves, not so much to scar.
Yeah,
Smooth brain isn't as handsome as I thought it was gonna be.
that's right. Intrusive. My bad. Hey, you knew.
All right, so I think I got our.
I hope you're
I think I've
wrong.
got our culprit here.
I hope you're very wrong. I hope you're super off base. Because this thing
That
terrifies
this isn't
me.
our culprit at all.
Yeah, this thing's horrifying.
So yeah, it's not actually eyes. It's got a bunch of lures on it, and it stalks in the dark. It's kind of an ambush predator, and that's why you have to be careful, because that jaw is so low to the ground that while you're distracted with the eyes, it basically just scoops you up. And if you fight, it'll thrash.
I hate it. So, hey, one good thing is that if we can figure out where its den is, then we can just face it during the day.
Right, right. So we'd be the ambush predators.
Right. Ooh. Gosh, this thing is scary. Okay, so we know how it, like, what to look out for, but how does it fight? Does it, like, get up on two legs, balancing with its weird limbs?
Well, you see here, this is how it kind of lures folks in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, it's truly mesmerizing. If I hadn't watched it third person, I might have been victim to it myself. But it just relies on that lure effect until it grabs on. But it can wait down under the muck and mire with all of its photoluminescence extinguished, just laying flat. And then it does the same thing. It'll scoop up underneath you and thrash you about.
Okay, well, I guess we know what to look out for then. I'm gonna say this seems pretty accurate, pretty definite. I'll say 12,000.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to use that on
Some
equipment.
provisions.
You know, I need potions. I've been trying to upgrade my little cat friend.
Yeah, your little palico. Okay, so then what does that leave you with?
How much does the cross-branded Hatsune Miku Palico skin cost?
Ooh, that'll run you an 8.
It's worth it.
Okay. Is that all you're getting?
Yeah.
Alright, you're left with 4,000.
Yeah, I'll save it for later.
Yeah, just in case you get knocked out and have to go buy some more stuff.
You know I'm fashion forward.
Oh, I would have it
Skins over wins, as I always say.
have it no other way. Well, in that case, Travis, we gotta get to hunting because you know what happens after.
Gruntin'.
Yeah, because we get to make some a weapon out of it.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we can see what the smith will come up with here.
Sure. Do you what sort of weapon do you typically run? I like the charge blade myself.
I'm a big fan of the hunter's horn in theory, but play style, I gotta say, big hammer.
Big hammer. I love me a big hammer. Okay. You You want to draft something up for the blacksmith while we go out hunting? Just made out of what we're
Yeah.
hunting for? Cool. I mean, you don't.
So, I mean, do you have a preference? Do you want me to make one for you or one for me?
Oh, just craft your own little heart out, Travis. I want you to make something you'll love.
All right, I appreciate it. Does that mean I'm not going to think too much into it? I'm gonna get creative.
Get creative. Just do it. I'm gonna put 30 on the clock. That sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, let's do it, baby.
In that case, 3, 2, 1, draw.
All right, so love me a big hammer.
Me too. We have another enlarge. Hi, Carly. How you doing?
Kirby's getting big today.
He is. He's a growing boy. Glad to have you guys here.
Make sure you all tune in for the special anniversary stream.
Oh yeah, it's coming up. It's gonna be a biggin.
Bigger than this Kirby could ever be.
Oh, by far. You know what's one of the fun things about Monster Hunter?
What's that?
They really want you to cook food and eat meals.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, it's super fun. You can just bust out a little portable grill while you're in the field, and you can select a meat or veg, and then add some extra stuff for extra status effects.
Give me a full-on Cooking Mama video, like, mini game.
That would be great.
In the middle of a hunt. I know that would piss so many people off, but
That would.
I would play the fuck out of that.
You gotta let your food sit and cook for a while, so you go back to fighting and have to remember to come back to it when it's ready to be flipped.
Part of the party mechanic is having a party cook.
Well, I mean, if they already got a bard,
Dungeon Meshi game would be top tier.
oh fuck yeah. Now
Have you done much cooking lately?
Not really. I have some chicken that I want to make kebabs out of, but I have to get actual skewers.
Oh yeah, easy thing to forget. Hard thing to find in a lot of grocery stores I found lately.
Oddly, yeah. I might go to like a Schnucks or something. They probably have it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more available during the summer,
Yeah.
during grilling months.
I mean, I don't care. Worst case, I'll just throw it all in a cast iron.
Yeah,
It's just not the same, but
right. You want that meat on a stick. It's fun. It's like a novelty treat.
right. And honestly, not super hard. We grilled yesterday. I mean, it is getting to the temperatures that you can fairly comfortably grill. It was really nice last week for like 3 days.
Where are you at, McQuig? Approximately
I think about the
that you can be out there grilling.
I don't
'Cause,
think
like,
you-
we
what?
we had decent weather over the weekend.
Yeah.
Still cold as fuck on Saturday, despite the rampant sunshine. So between like the cold, dry wind and the ever beating sun, I went down to Soulard for a little bit for Mardi Gras, and I think I got sunburn in
Oh, yeah.
40-degree weather.
Yep. It's easy to. Especially
Yeah.
when it's winter and you probably haven't been outside as much.
So that was nutso. Yeah, I think it was the first time my skin had really seen the sun in the past 4 months. Mardi Gras was nuts. Like I made sure to get out of there before like actual bedlam took hold, but
I completely
Oh,
forgot
boy.
about it, to be honest. Just not in my brain at times. I'm glad. Did you have fun at least? before the chaos started?
Yeah, I got to catch up with my little brother. He lives out there. Got to hang out with him and chat for a little bit. Drank a big old hurricane.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I went to a charity event um, for an immigration defense and relief fund.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, at my friend's theater bar.
Well, not even cooler, but also cool.
I would say it was even cooler. Like, honestly, Mardi Gras felt hollow, especially when, the cops got their own part of the parade, and I'm just like, yeah, this ain't my scene, dog.
Yeah, bye. Lady McQuig said we have a patio heater, so that helps. And Missouri Lamau, we're just crazy. I'm glad your seasonal depression's going away.
That's good to hear.
Oh my god, daylight saving time starts soon. I also forgot about that.
Yeah, we're gonna lose an hour for no good reason.
Ugh, it's gonna be hard to do. So ready? Hell yeah.
If it warms up, I won't mind as much, but that's a big if. I'm already having struggles just trying to get up in the cold of it all.
Oh, getting up sucks. It's like, I know my house isn't like super cold. It feels fucking cold.
Yeah.
What helps is I have to feed my cats, and all of my cats are like, "You're finally awake? You're finally awake for food?"
Mm-hmm. I get up before my sister and her cat met me this morning as I was getting ready for work, just came tip-tapping down the hallway, and I'm like, fucking fine. If it'll shut you up just this once.
Careful doing that. It'll start expecting it. You do that like 3 times. You'll be like, "Oh, you're the new person. Okay."
She knows there's power in annoyance.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And has us bent over a barrel because of it.
Lady McQuig says I get up at 4:30 a.m. Law always called. Ew. I'm assuming that's for work and not choice. Unless you're like a millionaire and you're like, I get up at 4:30 a.m. for a run, and then I eat my breakfast and have a cold shower, and then at 5:30 I do my 3-hour workout, and then at 8:30 I eat breakfast.
Oh, and then at 6:30 I pray to God, and then at 7:30 I go to meet my brothers down at Wahlburgers, and then at 8:30 then I go back and say hi to my wife. We don't kiss because that's against God.
We don't touch at all.
And then at 2:30 p.m. I go back to bed.
That's the
I'm
life.
Mark Wahlberg.
That's the life of a quadbillionaire.
That's my life, bud. So, what can I say?
I love how in all of those they like never do work or anything. It's just like, I have so much time.
Well, we're not always working, but we're always working.
Yeah, that's true. The key is that you're always working while you're doing all of this. You have to wear an Apple VR while you're doing everything.
Nah, I just have a team of assistants that I massively underpay so that I'm still making a profit at the end of the day.
Oh, Travis, you pay your assistants?
No, I'm not Travis. I'm Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, you pay your assistants?
Yeah, I know it's a Trump move, but it's what the Lord would want. He wants me to pay them just enough for them to still be hungry so that they can hunger for the Lord.
Mate, that's why you do an internship. Then they get experience.
Is that where I take them all out in a boat and leave them stranded on an island in order to fend for themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, I should do one of those. I haven't done one of those in ages.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Mark, what have I told you about getting into my room?
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Mark, get off.
I had to step in. We were talking about schedules.
Don't listen to him, Travis. He's lying.
Motherfucker, just
give him the belt.
Yeah, if I were on 9/11, it wouldn't have happened.
He's sturdy.
Yeah, you just kind of gotta... I showed him the time, actually, and he saw how late it was, had to get out of here.
Yeah, it's almost his bedtime. We start at high noon. So,
right.
2:30, it's getting pretty close.
Yeah, 10p standard time.
Don't say that. That's going to get confusing. Carly says, I pay my existence and experience and exposure. Can't forget exposure. Yeah, exposure to how corrupt people are.
Exposure to the radioactive chemicals I don't want to deal with.
That's true. Oh, speaking of, have you seen a show coming out on Adult Swim called Common Side Effects?
Yeah, I meant to ask you about that as well.
Yeah.
The new Mike Judge show.
I didn't realize it was Mike Judge until I saw the credits, because I was hyped for this back when they teased it like half a year ago or something. They put out like 5 minutes of the show and like the intro.
Yeah.
And I was like, this show is going to be good.
The animation, I thought for sure it was like, we're the kids, just the style.
Tasha said the same thing.
Like the way especially the FBI agents are drawn.
Mm-hmm. And they're like weird mouths and stuff.
Yeah, they're very silly together.
Oh, yeah.
They had to at least take an inspiration from We're the Kids, because Ian, just has such a unique style, and also more talent than I could ever hope to achieve, but doesn't stop me from looking aspirationally. It's really good. Are you up to date on it?
If there's only one episode.
There are 6,
Then
I believe.
Not at all. Where did you watch it?
On Max.
Oh, okay. I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
So for those of you that want to see it, the first episode's completely on Adult Swim's YouTube. Have you seen Big Top Burger? I love Big Top Burger. Another Worthy Kids. Well, not another. Worthy Kids.
Yeah. Big Top Burger's great. I love all the small side projects. Like there's the Shopkeep one that stars Justin McElroy.
I recently watched a lot of Joel Haver.
Ooh, yeah, because he's been posting full-length films.
Crazy. I have not seen his full-length films. I did not know about those.
Yeah, I've watched one so far. I think he's got a couple up. The only one I've watched is Diarrhea Brothers.
He does a lot of, what is it, rotoscoping?
It's a blast. Yeah. Joel Haver, and there's another creator who does something similar.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's not quite rotoscoping because it's generated.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah, so I think they kind of rely on the imprecise nature of it for comedic effect.
Another really weird YouTuber that I like is Pilot Red Sun.
Oh, that sounds really familiar.
There was a video called Casino, where this guy is in a casino that's in hell, and this demon goes "You've gone and busted, my good sir," or something over and over. It's really fucking weird. That guy is such a bizarre creator.
I love to see it. I love to see people taking the time to be weird, because
I love it when it pays off, with "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared."
Yeah.
Like, they got a full-on show. I hope they made money off of that.
Oh, they had to have.
Well,
I mean, that's how you pay a production crew.
Carly says, I really like Joel Haver, but I have commitment issues when it comes to committing myself to sitting my ass down for an hour and a half to watch a movie. I feel that. There's no shame in doing it in chunks. Just do it when you're feeling like it.
Yeah, and when it's like... Again, the only one I've seen is Diarrhea Brothers. It's basically like an hour and a half sketch. Or like, kind of chunks of sketches.
God, I wish Whitest Kid You Know was still making shit. They would totally make movies, like, more than the Civil War on Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They would be huge now.
Yeah, like, I don't think they want to do anything without Trevor.
They also live in very... sorry, I learned recently they live in very separate places now.
Okay.
Geographically. I think, like, someone's in New England while someone's in, like, California.
Yeah, that makes this a little tough.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw videos of them, like, playing D&D and getting together online and stuff, but I don't know how old they were.
Yeah. They're still on good terms as far as we can tell publicly. And I don't think them making new material would be disgracing or whatever Trevor's memory.
Oh, not at all.
Like, he would want people to continue laughing. I don't think them putting it on YouTube and putting it on streams and shit is bad either. Like, he would want that, I feel. I don't think he was a super greedy person, considering they didn't make a whole lot of money on Whitest Kid You Know. They kind of got screwed over on it.
No, the anti-capitalist message in their show was all for farce and entertainment. So, turns out they were all just greedy money grubbers.
Pigs.
Pigs, pigs, we are pigs. We are the pigs who won all the digs.
Speaking of spreading the good message, I've been playing Helldivers 2 also recently. Spreading some
good.
managed democracy.
You're doing your part.
That's right. Protecting Super Earth.
Supposedly, and I just heard this today, and I haven't looked into it to verify, but they're putting out their own movie?
I think I remember hearing something. I mean, look, I could see it. It'd be... I mean, it's got enough character in it to do a movie.
Well, I mean, the weird thing about it is that, you know, they're already kind of ripping off...
Super Troopers and Dune and...
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
That's what I meant. Not Super Troopers!
But... Yeah, so it just seems kind of recursive.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find that in a lot of things as media keeps getting created, though. I'm not saying, like, original thought isn't impossible, but it was always sort of an homage to it anyway. So that is kind of weird.
But to bring it back to a movie format, like, you have to be really transformative for it to stand out.
You know who made...
And hopefully it's not just, like, you know, cashing in on hype.
You know who, like, funded or whatever Starship Troopers? Was that Sony?
I have no idea. Because they also had a game that came out, I think, somewhat recently.
It's Walt Disney. TriStar. Tombstone.
Oh, wow.
For Starship, not for Helldivers. That's just Sony as far as we know. But yeah, Sony announced apparently a movie.
Wow.
I mean...
That's going to be the same studio that made Minions.
Ooh.
Oh, I hope the minions are in it. That'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah, I hope the minions are like the people that answer your little calls. Like, I don't even know how Minion talks. I haven't seen a Minion movie, Gabagoo or something.
They say, "Oh, banana."
Oh, banana. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So minions canonically, as we discussed previously on the show, follow the most evil person on Earth, and so now they're following the most evil people in the galaxy. So that tracks lore-wise.
Wait, you're saying Super Earth is the most evil people in the galaxy?
Could be.
That's heresy, Travis.
There'd be it'd justify the crossover.
It's heresy, Travis. If you were on my team,
what are you gonna do? Pillory me?
I would drop a 500 kilogram right on your head, and I don't care if I'm right next to you.
Like an anvil, or?
Sure. It'll hit you like an anvil.
Yeah, so I turn into a pancake for a little bit, and then I slinky out. What about it?
If you do that, I will be very impressed.
Well, prepare to be impressed, chump. And then, I'm going to slinky out, and then I'm going to bop you on the head with a mallet, and
I won't slinky.
You'll see stars.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna stun me? You're waiting for the bots to get me? Is that what you're doing?
I'll hit you with a piano. Prepare to have piano key teeth, idiot.
What? That'd be actually pretty funny if there's a fourth enemy type in Helldivers 2, and it's just a bunch of fucking cartoon like Gear 5 shit.
I've always wanted to do a little D&D one shot where you step through a portable hole into the cartooniverse. And so, like, a big part of it is learning to, like, I want the players to kind of, go into it ready to play D&D, but then kind of have to be ready to play around with cartoon physics.
Yeah, I like that. Like, you can run up a wall that you wouldn't be able to if you just keep running or something. But you got to keep running and not look down.
What is the silliness of what you're trying to do? That's going to determine how effective it is.
Yeah, it's not rule of cool, it's rule of silly. Rule of fool.
You could do that the whole time?
Yeah.
Only when it's funny.
It was really good.
Thank you. So, like, the comedic beats would have more impact than, I would say, die rolls. Like, the comedic beats are going to certainly have impact on the check level.
That rocks. It's like a Never Stop Blowing Up, but cartoons. That could be fun.
Yeah, never stop TNTing.
Yeah.
Never stop painting fake tunnels on the sides of walls and then going through them.
Just so you know, you got about 7 minutes remaining.
I gotta make this work somehow.
It's working. You're doing it.
Yeah, but I think I got in that trap again. The trap of wanting to include any kind of, like, not work.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's an easy trap to fall into.
Yeah, because it's cool. But you got to remember to do that.
It's hard to make look good.
We just got to do a Thursday episode of just not work. Sounds so
I'm down to not work on a Thursday.
You're just like, I'm going to draw a Celtic something.
I'm going to draw a Celtic nothing. I'm not working.
That's right. We're working on our knots today. Meaning, I'm not. Travis, maybe you should draw something on this show? No, I'm not.
Not work.
Why are you going on strike? I'm not going on strike. I'm not. I am working. What the hell?
That was the test all along. You did not pass.
Wink.
Ah ha 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 ha.
More laughter. I like it. It's like you're doing the Titus laugh. Was Helldivers
Must have been
a game that didn't work on your PC? I don't remember.
I just never bought it.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at it. I don't remember if it said it wouldn't work, but
Right.
I mean, I already got Deep Rock.
Oh, yeah, that's all you need. We should play some
It's
Deep
basically
Rock.
the
I like
same
it.
thing. So do I.
Hell yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Inscription.
I love Inscription.
Yeah, I did not know how deep the game went, and I know not yet how much deeper it'll go.
Yeah, I was being very vague when you were like, I beat the game, and I'm like, I don't know exactly what that means, and I don't know how much you know.
Apparently I know dick all.
Yeah.
I expected them to do maybe some twists and turns from the
first bit.
Yeah, just kind of a regular new game plus, but no, this is a new game.
This is a new game.
Just outright. Honestly, the card battling's been easier in this format.
Really? I found it to be harder. Well, you have to think a little more.
Yeah, but I think because you just have access to so many more cards and they have so much more interplay.
Yeah.
So you're not beholden to kind of what you're able to scrap together, and maybe you got a good totem, maybe you don't.
I wonder if somebody's made a printout of Inscription.
Well, I don't want to spoil too much, but somebody did.
Cool. Go Etsy.
I mean, if these videos I've been watching have been any indication.
I mean, why are you watching videos when you should be playing Inscription, Travis?
You're right. I got that ADHD brain. I like to have a lot of media going on.
Oh, my bad. I didn't want to make you feel bad.
No, I need to learn to focus better.
There's a program, apparently, my roommate was telling me about it, that those videos where it's like just somebody jumping on a Minecraft obstacle course or whatever, and they're talking about anything else.
I don't.
Well, it's brain rot or whatever, like Subway.
Break it down for me.
Or like Subway Surfers or whatever, where they're like, it's Subway Surfers, but it's talking about ways to clean your cat.
Oh, okay.
There's a program that just lets you throw in your the book you need to read, and it'll read it to you while playing it on that background. And that's apparently a study tool for younger generations.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's where we.
I mean, I don't want to sound so boomer here, but fuck. That's
something.
That's a little, yeah. Read a book, you
nerds.
You chumps.
Oh,
Like, I knew social media. It's only just now that we're really kind of seeing the major effects of social media. Like, obviously, it has the power to destroy democracy, but um, just like boomers are always telling us, get off the computer and all that, but now they're kind of the biggest offenders
yep.
because it's designed to be bad for everybody.
Oh yeah, it's predatory, and like, there's a good chunk of us that see it and realize it, and acknowledge it. But there's not a lot.
Still engage with it.
Yep.
Like, I have to keep catching myself just interacting with Facebook in any way because it's been so bad for my mental health.
And it's addictive, and you're not even like enjoying it half the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed to be addictive. They boiled it down to numbers. How to make your brain go beep.
Fucking hate it when I'm watching something and then I accidentally, or the site just decides to refresh.
Oofa.
And it's like, well, never finding that again. There's not a good way to find your history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no maintained timeline. I think it does that on purpose too, just so it has to force more engagement with the piece of shit.
See, that's when I just go to like Google or YouTube and find it there.
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
if you're assuming it's not like original content.
it never is. Not on Facebook.
Occasionally.
On Facebook.
I know some folks who are out there posting cool shit, cool pictures.
Well, hell yeah. But then you would know what page you were probably watching it on.
Right. Easier to find that way for certain. But the labor,
I know.
and then I'm sure they're making money off of my clicks somehow.
Yeah, and they don't make it easy.
Harvesting my data and my soul every step of the way.
Speaking of harvesting souls, have you heard the recent WWE news? So you know how The Rock's GM,
Yeah.
or maybe not GM, but like owner. I think Triple H.
He's Grandmaster.
Yeah, I don't know. The Rock's the head honcho or whatever, and Cody Rhodes has the belt, and Cena's out there with him, and they just the Rock's like, Cody, I want you to sell your soul to me, like those words, or pretty much those words, but like he really did say like, I want your soul or whatever, and Cody goes, hey Rock, in these exact words, go fuck yourself.
Hell yeah.
So that's pretty cool that they're branching out from PG.
Yeah.
But what was really cool is that Cena.
I'm surprised they are under The Rock though, because The Rock's been so, family friendly. Got to be the hero.
Yeah. I think he's just like, I'm here. I want this to succeed. Like this is where my intention is. It's not Hollywood.
Yeah, as like
it's not XFL or whatever the fuck. It is just this.
Yeah, but he's been so precious about his career. It's nice to see him taking what for him are the most the barest attempts at risk.
Yep. What was really fun is after Cody had won, I think, Elimination Chamber. I'm not sure on that. Cena was out to congratulate him, and The Rock came out to the stage. And while Cena was hugging him, in the congratulations, The Rock does like a throat slit, and Cena kicks Cody in the balls and goes straight heel.
Oh shit!
Which is
that's
huge.
Like that's the way to make Cena kind of a heel.
Yep.
Make him a company man.
People are not happy.
That rules. Because, He's a great actor.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll give it to him. Like, he knows how to work a
and-
crowd.
he talked about it in an interview. Like the company made him be, babyface forever,
Oh yeah,
even to the point where people hated him.
Yep. He said he wanted to, and he wanted to so bad. He had like new song picked out. He had new ring attire. He had it all, and they just wouldn't pull the trigger on it.
Yeah, that's the issue with WWE is that, back in the day it was McMahon had
Mhm.
final say in everything, and McMahon, like, I don't know, is lead poisoning or something? His brain's rotten?
He's got poo brain.
Sure does.
Um,
But now his poo brain isn't hurting others, hopefully.
hopefully. It wasn't even that he had a song picked out. He went and recorded a whole new song. It's fucking
Oh, wow.
disgusting. I'm glad that he gets to have fun with it. I think this is his last year. So he said, but, we'll see.
Yeah.
Everyone says
I
that.
mean, he's already nailed Hollywood. Like,
Oh, he could be done
he's
doing
done
it.
some really great stuff. I'm also happy to see Batista out there doing really cool stuff in Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
Batista's a really good actor, too.
Travis, I'm going to send you a meme. By the way,
I gotta be out of time by now, right?
Oh, yeah, you're like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
You had just gotten to the coloring, so I'm like, I'm going to give you a little bit.
Gotcha.
I sent you a meme on Discord. It just gets better the more you look at it. It's a
That rules.
it's a picture of Cena shaking a child, a bald child with Cena merch on, and he just says "give up."
And they both have really tiny hands.
They both have very small hands. Cena has a shirt that says "be lazy, disloyalty, disrespect" on it.
But his head is so uncomfortably well, like, shaded.
Yeah, his head is like there's as much detail in his face and his arm muscles as the rest of the picture.
It's a well done Cena. Like,
Yeah.
his face, for sure.
Behind a banner that says "Break a Wish Foundation."
This rules.
Good meme. Good meme.
Speaking of rules, what do you think about my weapons?
Well, you gotta tell me
I
what it.
figured I'd equip us both.
Hell yeah! I wondered. You got a little bit of extra. You're gonna have to break off a couple extra pieces to be able to make both of those.
I know, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run if we
me
can
too. We might have to do a
get kind of a lure effect on our weapons. Like, can you imagine walking around with that shield and draw an aggro, and then you go in there with your sword? Or I'm coming in with a hammer, and they're taking crits because they're looking dead on at it.
Sorry, I was transfixed on the glow. It sort of it trapped me a bit there. Points. You want points?
Yes, give me the points. See,
30,000.
watch the shield. Yes, very good. But I am going to spend 10,000 of that on a new skin for myself. Again, purely cosmetic. It's going to make me look like Walter Matthau.
Transfixed. I can't stop. Travis, what have you done?
I've done my job, damn it.
I think I gotta be right back.
Yeah, we'll take a break. I'll stow these away in the meantime.
Yeah, you gotta get those away.
Welcome back in, everybody.
Hope your stay was good and ready to move on to our next creation.
Yeah, it's last bit of warmth you're getting for a little while because we're trekking out into the unknown.
That's right, Travis. But before we do that, I think that armor, if I'm honest, could use a bit of work. It's, it's,
What's wrong with my armor?
well,
Cut to me, and it's my arms are drooping, and it's hanging off, and then it just blows away like dust in the wind.
yep. So how about you draft up a dream design of the armor of your dreams?
All right. I mean, sky's the limit, or any material restrictions?
Well, we still
I
got.
think. I mean, if we're hunting this monster, might as well make do with what we got, right?
Yeah, we still got a few more bits and baubles around.
Yeah, I think we can come up with something good.
All right, I think I want this to be just spectacular. Are you thinking an hour?
Yeah,
Okay,
you know, you can't rush art, you can't rush fashion.
that's right. And as you said earlier, you're fashion forward, so let's get it going. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Draw.
All right. So I need to sketch out a quick model here.
You look in a mirror, Travis, because you're the only model I see.
So I'm the only 10 you see.
Well, model, but yeah,
You gonna hawk tool on me?
I'm looking at 20 right now. Because I'm looking at the mirror also.
Ah.
And it's showing you twice.
Golly. My heart's a flutter.
Careful you don't fly away. Nope.
No promises. With flattery like this, who needs...
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. I might just flatter off. Trying to come up with a cool Monster Hunter anime pose.
Yeah.
So they're very accentuated. You been checking out any anime?
Yeah, actually. I'm glad you asked. On Netflix I found a show called Pluto. That's been very good. I've been meaning to recommend
Pluto
it.
TV,
No, on
where you can watch for free with ads. Lots of shows, including Mystery Science Theater 3000.
well, let me see where else Pluto is. Anime series. It's probably Netflix only.
I mean, you can always
Find a way.
watch cartoons online.
Yeah. You can always watch cartoons
There are ways to watch cartoons.
online.
Yeah.
Probably a .com somewhere.
Yeah, I love a little WCO fun.
But the thing about it is every episode is like an hour long. There's like 8 episodes or something. I haven't seen them all. I've seen 2 of them. I didn't know this going in. I was like, is this only like at first I was like, okay, this looks like a cool anime, and then I was like, this is a really long episode. And then I looked at the other episodes and I'm like, they're all really long. What the fuck? It's a mystery sci-fi about for some reason it's about a serial killer that targets these like super strong AI that aren't like hurting anyone or anything. Like one of them was a basically like a good forest spirit, just guiding people in this forest, and everyone loved him. He was like a tourist attraction sort of thing, like a hero almost. And it's like this cool sci-fi thing. It follows a robot Europol investigator tracking down what seems to be another robot killing all of these other robots.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And it's really cool. It's I'm trying to remember what the first episode was. The first episode was just following the guy. And then the second episode took place in a house of this blind musician or composer, whose butler is a robot that served in this robot Asia war.
Ooh.
And it's super cool, and I definitely recommend it. I'm looking at it now. It has an 8.1 on IMDb and 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That sounds really neat. Are all the episodes out, or?
I believe so. I can check like a Wikipedia or something.
Just one season?
Yeah, there's 8 episodes. The runtime is 56 to 71 minutes. Correct.
Ooh. That sounds interesting. It's like a full serial.
It is based on a manga called Pluto Urasawa X Tezuka. Don't know it. In turn based on the story arc The Greatest Robot on Earth from Astro Boy. So it is sort of based off Astro Boy. That's weird.
Neat. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That sounds really interesting.
It's super.
It's like a full-on serial.
Yeah.
I've been watching more Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah.
And what's really fun about that show is that, it takes place inside of a video game, but they're not trapped there.
Yeah.
So they take detours into other video games.
Well, that's fun. Might as well.
And it kind of stretches out, a little bit, but it doesn't feel like filler, because it's not like where there were a whole lot of stakes, I guess. But now, the main character and some of his friends from the main game where it takes place are getting into a fighting game tournament.
Huh. I like that.
And so it just does fun little detours like that every once in a while, but, always returning to the main game. Plays off of staying in contact with your party or your team or whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's very comedic in that regard.
I do like a show that will put a bit of comedy in. It really depends on the show. Sometimes that feels super shoehorned. Sometimes usually with most shows it's necessary to break pacing or to break poor pacing.
Yeah.
Because you need that up and down. You can't just be up all the time unless you know exactly what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
you mean just putting in comedy, or
the opposite, action or drama? It really depends. And then I guess not for some, for most things, but not quite putting in comedy. But in storytelling in general, you typically can't just keep ramping up and up and have no.
Oh yeah, you have to have downbeats in order for there to be anything that matters. can't really build stakes when it's all adrenaline.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one doesn't really have a lot of, like, really any drama
Okay.
per se, but it has a nice balance of comedy and action.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if the action might translate to somebody who isn't well versed in, like, or at least, you know, somewhat versed in online gaming and whatnot. But, you know, it's not for them.
I mean, maybe not. But if it's not for you, you can find an anime that is. I fully believe that it's just another media style.
Yeah. I fully believe that Cowboy Bebop is a bona fide masterpiece.
Well, I've got good news for you, Travis. Cowboy Bebop guy's coming out with a new show.
Ooh.
Hook sounded
Taking place in the
cool.
same universe?
I don't know. Let me look.
Because technically Space Dandy did. Just hundreds, if not thousands of years apart.
Yep, same universe. It's called Lazarus.
Ooh. How much do you know about it?
Well, I just found out that it takes place in 2055, whereas Bebop is 2071.
Ooh.
I'm looking for a pitch.
Because Carol and Tuesday also takes place in that universe.
I remember the pitch now. There's a guy that came out with a super drug that's like a cure-all. And then after 3 years, he comes out and says, hey, not only is that drug a cure-all, in 30 days, anyone who took it is going to die. Unless you find me, I have the cure. Have fun.
Ooh. Keep those eyes open.
Oh, I'm so excited for common side effects. It just made me think of that again. It's a similar, not a similar plot, but, you know, hook or whatever. Theme.
Yeah, like it's a really good show, obviously, because Mike Judge, I think would really have to. Mike Judge doesn't seem like one to put his name on something he doesn't feel confident about.
Right. I would hope, anyway. Is he working on the new King of the Hill?
I have no idea. I think I've heard something about that, but not much at all.
I would hope. If not, then yep. Mike Judge and Greg Daniels are reviving.
Yeah, because Mike Judge isn't a Seth MacFarlane.
What do you mean by that?
Seth MacFarlane just creates like these shitty, like cash cow shows.
Yeah, like the Cleveland Show, or
yeah.
Was there a Quagmire show?
No.
That's surprising.
I think the only spinoff was Cleveland Show from Family Guy.
But I guess
American Dad was its own thing, but basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's just what if we can do CIA joke?
Right. Same family setup, more or less.
I wonder if they'll recast Luann in the King of the Hill remake, a reboot. Sorry, not a remake. She passed away.
Oh, did she?
Many years ago.
Bummer.
Carly...
And who voiced Bucky? It was...
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
was
wait.
it Tom Petty?
I think so. Bucky. No. No, Bucky Strickland. No, Bucky. Come on. Buckley. David Herman.
Buckley. All right, what's his rock star name though? Carly Rae says, yeah, it was Tom Petty.
Where am I getting David Herman?
I don't know. Maybe one of your kin?
Maybe. Gotta figure this out now. What is
David,
he?
unless he had multiple voices, but also could be Tom Petty's real name.
Oh. Tom Petty voice Lucky,
Lucky.
not Buckley. That's fair. I know Dale's voice actor died a bit ago. I think he made a couple recordings for the show, and I have to imagine they'll use those. They could easily write him off just saying he went into hiding, but come on. Please. I do not want them to use AI. I would much rather them just...
Oh, no. There's no way they would.
Just fucking find an impersonator. That's such a common voice and, like...
Yeah.
Type, and I'm not disparaging the voice actor at all. I'm just saying that you can find someone.
Yeah, it's an out there enough voice that people have learned to do it pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there are certain voice actors who do like a number of voices, like your Rob Paulsons, your Billy West, and then there are some voice actors who rely off of doing like they have weird voice.
Like Godfrey.
Yeah, like Godfrey, Dana Schneider, who voices Master Shake,
Or
H. John Benjamin.
I can't remember the guy's name, but he speaks in a way no one else does, and it's commonly known. I can't think of his name at all. I can't think of the impersonation either.
Steve Bloom.
Nope, it's more common than that. Like just actor. Still alive.
Like just regular actor?
Well, he speaks in a weird way. I can't even do it, but...
Christopher Walken?
Yeah. He definitely, like, can just make a living off of how he speaks and how he sounds.
Yeah.
And he's also, like, very, very smart and funny. But, like...
Absolutely. But, yeah, just... has weird voice.
Yeah, he's got a case of weird voice. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah. Is what it is. Everyone's voice.
It's nice work if you can get it.
Yeah. And it's even that voice is impersonable.
Oh, absolutely.
Impressionable. I don't know which both words.
It's an impressionable voice.
Yeah.
Don't do bad things around it.
Yeah.
It's impersonatable?
Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. I always get those two words wrong. They're similar, but not quite the same.
Right. Impressionable should work there, though.
I think in a weird way, but not in the typical usage. Or there might be it gets the point across, and that's what English is about.
Yeah. Vocabulary is descriptive, not prescriptive.
Yeah.
So why don't you suck on that, 12 years of English teachers?
Yeah, take that. I was going to say a name, but I won't because I like that teacher.
You got off this time.
Yep, this time. Damn it. And that time, too.
But next time,
Watch out.
don't think you'll be so lucky.
Just giving you a little update, Travis. You got about 42 remaining.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, what else have I been up to?
Without,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, without naming names,
Yep.
can you name, like, do you have a favorite teacher?
I have a couple teachers I really liked, yeah. Favorite teacher? Let me think. Yeah. I had this science teacher that was a long-term substitute for whatever reason. So he was there for months, and he was like the best teacher I've had. He would do examples that actually, like, I could tell he cared enough because he was doing examples tailored to some of the kids that, like, when talking about combustion, he would reference how, like, a car engine would work or something, which I know sounds obvious, but he would actually tailor it to the kids to try to get them to understand and pay
Yeah,
attention.
like,
And you just don't
try and
really-
get those gearheads involved.
right, and you don't really see that. And I've wished that I could, like, find his information or something just to be like, you were fucking rad, dude. Like,
Yeah,
as a high school science substitute, and I think he was even retired, so he might not even be around anymore. You were rad.
that's really cool. Putting in the effort.
Yeah. Like, I don't even think he had to be there. I think he was just, I mean, maybe he did for money, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He could have found
Teachers don't make much.
No.
Subs,
He would've-
even less.
he would have made more, and he was, I don't know if he was certified enough, but he could have been a professor somewhere. Like, he was smart.
Yeah. You don't need much certification to
It's fucking
be a
true.
substitute teacher, it turns out.
No, you need like 50 hours.
My dad's doing it, and, boy.
I've been offered by, like, because, you know, I have some connections in the district. I've been offered it, and I'm like, that's not for me. I hated high school.
Oh, yeah.
And I
And
don't
having
think,
to put up with high school kids again, you could not pay me.
no, you guys won't pay me enough.
Those fucking monsters out there.
Mm-hmm.
I survived them once, never again.
Yeah, like, my anxiety is probably worse. I don't want to deal with that.
And, you know, you could be that person who's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be an adult, I'm supposed to be bigger, and
Yeah.
that ain't me, dog.
No, I mean, like, if anything, I'm gonna be like the fucking guy in AP Bio, where it's like,
Yeah,
I'm
Dennis.
trying to be cool or whatever, because I don't give a fuck about these kids. I do give a fuck about them, but you gotta act like that, or I don't know. It's tough, and I don't think I could teach like that. I can get down and, like, give actual, like, experience or whatever. Like, I could get to them, but not in a teaching way, like, academic.
So how about that Fortnite, y'all?
Yeah, for real. Like, if I'm just like, what do you guys think about that battle pass? Like, Black Knight's cool, but the old one was better, or something, you know.
You know, let me break down economics in a way you might understand.
V-Bucks, you get. Look, it doesn't really make sense to get the $10 pack. You're only getting 750 V-Bucks. If you get the $22.99 pack, you're getting 3,000 V-Bucks. That's just better bang for your buck. And if you know that you're already going to buy that much, and you know that you're already going to buy that much, like, if you're wanting the battle pass or whatever.
Better to make the long-term investment.
Exactly. Like,
But just know that if there's any system in which it seems like you're taking advantage of it, it's taking advantage of you.
That's true. There's rarely are there good deals.
The only way to really exploit the system is to be on top of the system.
That's right.
Shit, I should start sub-teaching.
No, Travis, you should make a help video you can sell.
No, I gotta get them while they're young, and let them know that the only people capable of exploiting the system already are, and there are no entry points into that system anymore, and that the only real way to exert any kind of leverage or pressure in this society is by civil disobedience and actual force.
Travis, if you were to have to teach a class, what would you want to teach? Like, let's say that you.
I mean, I know it seems hack to say art, but especially because those kids would be better at art than I am, and I'd be intimidated.
You'd always do shop.
I could do shop. Wouldn't want to deal with the accident prone.
That's fair.
I could do math. Like I could do at least up to calculus, like comfortably.
I'd probably teach graphic design or fucking keyboarding.
Ooh, keyboard's easy, baby.
Yeah. Band would be
What
fun.
are you looking at on your computer while the kids are keyboarding away?
I'd probably be skilling up in RuneScape just to get the experience again.
Hell yeah. Just so
Put it up on the
some things
projector.
never change.
Yeah. That's true. I'd be fucking playing with the smart screens all the time.
But now you know more. You could program the smart screen.
That's true.
You're smarter than the screen now.
That's right. Dude, a smart screen would be pretty fun.
I mean, basically all screens are smart screens now.
That's true. That's true. God, we wasted so much money on that for it only to be quote unquote high tech for like 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with public school budgets.
Yep. Well, they want to get a new fucking field instead of new books.
Yeah, but it's also like a use it or lose it thing, so they're constantly using it and trying to use it all at once so they don't have to think too much about it.
Or before it gets taken away again.
Yeah.
Because you're underspending, so clearly you don't need the money.
Yeah, but that's why they, have limits or, time periods in which they have to use it.
Yeah. Let's see, what's another fun one? Oh, Travis, you could do theater.
Yeah. Well, zip zabs up.
That'd be pretty fun. Most people that take theater want to take theater.
Yeah.
Um,
They're more actualized individuals than I have ever been.
You'll finally get to be in theater.
Yeah. I'll cast myself as the lead.
That's right. You're just gonna live again.
I am the cat on the hot tin roof.
Meow! Ow! Meow! It's
So
hot.
these kids are doing, out in like their period garb, whatever. I don't know what cat on a hot tin roof is about. But then I come out in like full Andrew Lloyd Webber cat's outfit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be in a fursuit.
I am Rum Tum Tugger.
That was a racist character.
No, he wasn't. Rum Tum Tugger was a curious cat.
And what color was he?
Orange, kind of a calico.
Mm-hmm. And you don't see the problem with that.
I don't.
Hmm.
He had kind of a lion's mane.
Oh. Oof. Big oof.
I don't know, maybe
You're behind.
is this
Travis.
Chugi? Is it Chugi to be Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Calico.
Yep. You're gonna have to write a letter, I think, to the Calico estate.
Dear Mr. Calico,
It's a good start.
Rum Tum Tugger is a caricature cat. And I'll write that 100 times.
Yeah, like a Bart Simpson letter.
I think I've lost my teaching credentials.
Whoops. Well, good thing we still got this show to fall back on.
Maybe. Like and subscribe?
Oh no. Carly says, Jesus fucking Christ, Crystal is such a tiny ass school. We spent over $1 million on an AstroTurf football field, even though Crystal is right on the bank of the Mississippi and the field was on a low elevation floodplain. And it got ruined at least once a year when the river flooded. Ugh.
Yeah, but your sports team they did it.
We always joked.
They played the game.
We always joked because our sports teams were so bad, and you may have known about this. We didn't win a homecoming game for like I think 7 or 10 years running, and they got a new field for the football team, and in marching band we were always the ones taking home like competitions and shit. We just called it the band's field because the football team was doing shit all with it.
Oh, I knew that. Like,
oh, I meant Carly with our bad fucking reputation for our football team. Those were shit. Then they just shat all over the soccer team. They got such a shit field, and they did fine. Like, better than the football team.
So it just goes to show that adversity builds character.
Yeah.
So don't give people the tools they need to succeed, because they'll just squander them like the Hillsborough football team.
That's right. We don't need books. Our books were made in the 90s, but they're still good.
Yeah.
Pluto's still a planet.
Books these days are woke anyway. You don't want those.
Band was using the same uniforms and instruments from like the 70s. Oh, they gave you instruments?
Oh yeah, ours were all parent or self-supplied.
Yep. I think
save for like the really expensive ones.
Yeah, like Pit Percussion got to have their own, but that's because a marimba's like fucking expensive. Don't even talk about a timpani or a gong.
Yeah, and also I think there's a little bias for the percussion section.
Oh, that's true. It's true. Our teacher drum guy was a percussion head, so he probably just wanted a bunch of instruments too, so he could act like he was fucking Rush's drummer.
Yeah, I mean, he had to have something to impress the high school girls.
Ew. I heard so many gross rumors are in band.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not unfounded.
Glad he's no longer there. Two other guys.
Sorry he was ever there.
Yeah. Two other guys seemed fine. I hope they were fine.
Yeah. When my sister went, she was in color guard, and the marching band in color guard did really well.
Good.
With the staff there at the time.
I don't know if was Charlie still involved with the color guard? Do you know?
I'll have to ask.
Yeah, if you mention Charlie, she'll either know or won't. He was a character.
I think they had I think it was a woman that taught
that could
color
still,
guard all for her high school career.
Could still be Charlie, but yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, instruments are hella expensive. That's pretty rude, but I never thought about how we would get supplied instruments. It just was never a thing in our district. Uniforms, yes, but they tended to get new uniforms fairly often because we did well.
Yeah, and they would come up with new themes for the shows.
Which I didn't even think about how expensive that might be.
I mean, I imagine you could rent.
Oh, that's true. They were like, do not ruin the uniforms. They were probably rented.
Rented because, like, even if they can be totally resold to another group for another show,
Yep.
like, and I imagine if you have like a nationwide kind of distribution for that kind of thing,
That sounds
there are
a
enough
little
schools
too
across
lofty.
the country with blue and white as their colors.
Yeah, I think there should be. I somehow doubt that there is like a really well maintained marching band uniforms trade or
I didn't say
sales
well
or-
maintained.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Then yeah, and if not, maybe we can make it.
Because it's going to be high school or college. I mean, I swear that's how a lot of these like costume thrift shops in Columbia, Missouri got started, just because they're near, a couple of colleges, getting a bunch of their overflow and renting it out for events and stuff.
Sorry, I was banning someone. Fuck you, a tenable phone.
Never use a tenable phone, not until they give us $1.
Right.
$1 or a dime to atone for their crime.
Oh no, I sent them straight to hell. I reported them to Twitch.
Well, maybe the hell will do them well.
Maybe. I'm gonna check my. I'm gonna keep an eye on my emails, and they'll tell me if this guy gets banned.
They're
Hey, look
probably
at
already
that.
on
He got banned.
thin ice.
That
You
was
love to
fast.
see it. You love to see it work in this day and age.
Bless you, Twitch automation, doing its job.
I almost got duped by some schemer on Meta Business, because for my personal art page, saying I was being banned because I posted something that is probably against Facebook's current terms.
Yeah, I'll believe that.
Not hard to do.
That's true.
But yeah, I posted something about maybe doing something a little drastic to a certain
Nah.
sect of fascists.
Well, they probably deserve it. Probably deserve more.
Yeah, but that's against Facebook policy now, I guess. But turns out it was just a scam trying to get me to jump through hoops to unblock my page that wasn't getting banned.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Facebook has very few rules anymore.
It's the Wild West, baby.
Yeah, I think it's going
Anarch era.
the way of Twitter.
Sure is.
In fact, I didn't get in trouble for that really terrible thing that I sent about Musk, if you remember.
I don't.
Oh, well, I can't say it here. It was very bad. I just wanted to see if I'd get in trouble.
Nope, it's free speech.
Yeah.
Unless they don't like it, unless it hurts their feelings, then it's not free speech.
I do actually remember. I think it was like he's dead. Like known pedophile Musk was found dead of self asphyxiation or something.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I know.
Hate to see him go like that.
Yeah. Well, he died doing what he loved.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're gonna go.
Maybe I did get in trouble for it. I don't see it anymore. Oh well. Well, it happened. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, take advantage of stuff like that. World's your oyster now, folks.
Spread misinformation if it's about billionaires and whatnot.
It's not misinformation.
No, it's true.
He said, she said.
And that's what we're going by now. So, whoops.
There is no such thing as fact. Fact is woke.
Wake up.
Samurai.
Wake up.
Grab a bush, put on a little makeup.
Okay. Do I look pretty now, Travis?
Did you hide the scars to fade away the shakeup?
Yes. Well, I wanted to.
Good. Well, then why'd you leave the keys upon the table?
I wanted to.
I mean, we can keep going, but obviously the bit's kind of one note.
Yeah, it's a song. But what song? Tell us.
It's Chop Suey by Richard Cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got me. You have a favorite System of a Down song?
I like Pogo.
Pogo's good.
My brother listened to them a lot, and I wasn't able to appreciate them at the time because I was young, and I'm just like, this sounds like angry noises and it scares me.
Go back to it, especially if you like political messages.
Oh, I have been. No, Serge
Hell yeah.
Tankian's like a spectacular lyricist and just does a really good job of balancing like the kind of the
Performance.
inanity and silliness of the lyrics with
A point.
deep entrenched political message.
And getting it out there. Like,
Yeah, because
I
saw
didn't-
some shit, obviously.
well, yeah. But, like, as a kid, I didn't know what I was listening to. But it definitely, it probably had an effect. Granted, just not being a shithead also has an effect.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I was a shithead.
Well, yeah, but
I was raised to be a shithead, and I had to unlearn a bunch of shithead things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can appreciate System of a Down even more. Past just listening to Chop Suey at probably 10 p.m. every night because I shared a room, and that's what was on the radio. So it was a lot of that, and Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me." I Want to Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz.
Good stuff. Papa Roach.
Oh, there's definitely some Papa Roach going on at that time.
Yeah, Cut My Life into Pieces. What the fuck did Paralyzer? Fucking Finger 11?
I could not tell you. My way of rebelling was by learning listening to the Weird Al version of Cut My Life into Pieces.
Oh, yeah. I loved Weird Al's polkas. They were really fun. It was interesting to get a polka that I had lived through that musical era.
Oh, yeah.
Because Weird Al's been doing
It's-
shit for so long.
Mm-hmm. And there's always some kind of theme to the polkas.
Yeah. It's always
Like Polka Face, obviously it was all Lady Gaga themed, which was a choice. He had one more recently, but because of how quickly things move now, it just felt like all of the songs included with it were
Very
so out of date.
Yeah, that's why you stopped making music, really. That's why you stopped making albums.
Yeah, it's too tough to keep up with.
It's not worth it. you just don't get the album sales anymore because music moves way too fast. Media moves way too fast now. Everyone's looking for the next shiny thing, and I mean, I get it. I do it. I just bought a new game on Friday. Like, we just did a whole fucking episode about a new game.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It's hard to keep up unless you're already, kind of building for that content. Like, that's how Chapel Roan got big,
Mm-hmm.
is just building for the TikTok scene. Because Hot to Go, certified banger, catchy dance, like, she knew how to fucking game the system.
Yeah. And then you just gotta ride that wave. That's the big thing. Because, like, a lot of people can game the system, make a viral video, but figuring out how to ride that and also curbing your expectations, because that's what it is. It's a high. Like, it's gonna come down. You gotta know it's gonna come down. But being able to have that come down be at a higher level than when you started is how you grow.
Yeah. What do we gotta do to get that high? Even if we come crashing down and I suffer just a horrible addiction in the process, and we get into a massive fight, and we're both just doing party drugs like vitamins. What do we got to do to get that high?
Well, I think our upcoming anniversary stream will be a good thing. That's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of content.
Maybe a lot of party drugs?
I mean, maybe we don't have cameras on. Maybe I'm on party drugs right now.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Certainly not me.
When you're not on party drugs, you sound like a regular Ben Stein.
I don't even know the meaning of the word.
You might know him from The Mask. He was the professor. You might know him from the Clear Eyes commercials. Wow.
No, I know, yeah.
Okay. Because I think that's kind of that's an outdated reference.
That is an outdated reference. Clear eyes for dry eyes.
Is Ben Stein still alive? I hope so.
I'll find out, and then I'll decide if I want to tell you or not.
Oh, jeez. I'm on bated breath.
Wikipedia says is.
Yes!
We're good. At least in the last 5 minutes, we're good.
Alright, so hopefully by... Let's see, this is Monday's stream, so hopefully by this upcoming Sunday, whenever it comes out on VOD, it's still the case.
We'll know, and if not, then we'll put a tribute to him.
It'll be the same one that we did for Gamblebot, but with Clear Eyes commercials.
See if you can put his face on the dancing Six Flags guy. So he can party in heaven.
We like to party.
We like to party.
We like to party.
We like to party.
Wow.
Travis, you got about 13 minutes remaining.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, Jeezum Rice.
I've been trying to practice this this character design thing, but it's tough, dog.
Oh, I know.
Like I was working on an individual piece, and just like each individual aspect I could spend an entire day on. Just trying to make each piece, be meaningful and impactful, and at some point you just gotta get things done. But if there's no impetus to get it out there, you're never going to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's probably ways to. There's probably videos out there explaining how to get a rough character design down faster.
I mean, the best way is just to practice and to build
Yeah.
up that
Technique of that
visual
brain.
memory bank
Yeah.
and kind of already having somewhat of an understanding of what works, what doesn't. And so it's just repetition.
Well, this is good practice.
Exactly. I'm learning something new every week.
What'd you
In
learn?
fact, I'm learning something new almost twice weekly.
What'd you learn this week, Travis? Or this episode?
I learned about laying out weapons, about quickly modifying a weapon so that it doesn't look like it has a bunch of penises on it. I learned about trying to go for a style, and if you're going to go for that style, you got to commit to that style. If you're going to deviate from it, you really got to know what you're doing in order for it to hit, I guess.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just kind of looks like a mismatch.
Exactly. And I learned not to look into the light.
Yeah, the light. I learned that too. In fact, I don't know if I'll be able to use those weapons, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be cool though. Kind of like having the light up shoes.
Ooh, yeah.
Whenever
Skechers highlights.
Exactly. Like you want them to turn out all the lights in the school hallway so you can reenact the commercial.
They won't do it. They're uncool.
No, in fact, they have all of the light switches set up so that it's a key mechanism.
Oh, I hate the key
rather
thing.
than a standard switch.
Though, that does give you a side quest.
Steal a key.
Mm-hmm. If you can get the key away from the janitor, you have all the power of the lights. And he may not even notice until the end of the day.
I wish I wasn't so afraid to get in trouble in school.
Yeah. Could have snuck into the teacher's lounge.
If I go back and substitute, now I'm not afraid to get in trouble. And I can get into the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, you can put staples through all their popcorn packs.
I'd be like, so, we doing drugs in here or what, fellow teachers?
They're like, no, just drinking.
Yeah, got my ramen and vodka here.
You gotta bring that back.
Bringing back an old classic, Party School. Call me the Funzler.
So if you were... Would you boil it? Like, would you heat up the alcohol?
No, that's gonna lose alcohol content.
What if you put a lid on it?
Still not trying to still it, so...
So you're just gonna have cold ramen.
Yep.
Ew. What if you just heated up the noodles elsewhere and then put hot noodles in it and ate it real fast?
Yeah, it's like a hot sake.
Yeah. Awful. Truly awful.
The secret, though, is there's actually no ramen in there. It's just a cup ramen. Like, it's a novelty cup that looks like cup ramen.
Dude, no joke, I would drink out of that. I would put my coffee in that every day.
Yeah. Until you make that mistake and you get a piece of corn lodged in your throat.
You think I'm buying the fancy ramen? On a substitute teacher budget?
Cup ramen's got some bits and pieces in there.
That's true, but that's like 69 cents a cup. Nice.
You're right. You gotta go big pack or bust.
That's right. I kind of want some ramen now. Shit.
Get some.
I will. But not yet.
Maybe. Why don't all of our folks out there subscribe? Buy this man a ramen.
Buy me a ramen. I want the creamy chicken. No, I want this. I want the
Bougie.
I want the spicy chicken. And the
I want
creamy
spicy shrimp.
chicken. Ooh. You know what I like to do? I haven't done this in forever, but you work overnights, you gotta, stock up on shit food because nowhere's open. So I would have some ramen cups, and you eat the ramen cup, the first one, and then you take it and you pour it into the next one without drinking the broth, so you have double broth, like flavor.
Ooh, concentrated.
Yeah.
Have you checked your blood pressure lately?
Well, I haven't done it in forever, so no. But I'm still alive.
I mean, it makes sense between that and the caffeine. Like, it had you running like a freight train, baby.
Yep, you have to. 'Cause there's
Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly.
fucking nothing to do.
Those overnights suck. I worked overnights at the grocery store for a bunch of workhorse.
That would have been better because at
Bogies.
least you're busy. But I
We're
guess
not, though. We're just
fucking-
being, like, whipped
Yeah.
by a bunch of workhorses. The horse is running the stable, damn it!
But it's cool because at least you have stake in the company. So if you do bad,
No.
oh, that wasn't that one.
I guess they offered it, but only for certain positions.
No, I thought
So they
everyone-
brought it. They offered it as an incentive, but
only like
you would never see it.
managers. Yeah,
yeah,
gross.
yeah, bad company. Anti-union.
Who was it?
Hy-Vee.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, Hy-Vee vehemently anti-union.
Yeah, at first I was like, I don't want to say anything, but then you were like, yeah, bad company, anti-union, fuck them.
Yeah,
Go the way of Hastings.
and kick rocks.
Hastings was cool.
Yeah, Hastings was a. I mean, it was like a Slackers or a
Yeah.
Hot Topic, but it was like a C-list store,
interest
so they
shop.
would get like the overflow that wasn't sold at A and B stores, which were your Slackers or your
GameStop.
Hot Topics and your Slackers, respectively.
But yeah, it was like an interest shop or whatever with a bunch of geek shit, but like not in the cringe way that you see a lot.
Well, I mean, it's what every shop turned into.
Yeah.
It's what Hot Topic became because being the mall edgelords wasn't paying dividends, I guess.
Not when you also have Spencer's doing it 2 stores down.
But yeah, you could get cool, edgy stuff at Hot Topic, and you can get a shirt that says "I hate my bitch wife" at Spencer's.
Nice ride with an up arrow and a down arrow.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I know. Well, I'm glad you think so because it's coming to your house.
Oh, good.
I didn't know what size you were, so I got.
anniversary stream.
I didn't know what size you were, so I got one of each.
I'll be passing them out.
Oh, Travis, those are for the merch.
Oh, for the giveaways.
That's right. This is not confirming there's giveaways.
We'll see if we feel like it.
Yeah, if I can find more of those shirts.
I might know a guy.
You might know a guy who knows stuff that falls off of trucks.
I might know a misogynist with a heat press.
Oh, shit. Have a bumper sticker that says, my other car's my mustache.
Your other car's my mustache.
Aw, shit. Well, hopefully not shit. I'm not into poop.
Nah, it says aw poop emoji. Because then it's
Oh, God, it
it's
would.
not saying shit.
It fucking would.
There's a shirt with a minion on it, officially licensed, that says, don't talk to me till I've had my banana.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I forgot you weren't hip to minions lore.
No. Are they like Donkey Kong?
Kind of. They've got an army, much in the way there's the Kong army.
I would unironically wear like a Donkey Kong country claymation ass Donkey Kong that says "Don't talk to me till I've had my banana."
All I've got is one of a married couple that says game over.
I'll take it. I'm gonna wear it when I go out to like meet chicks.
Yeah.
When I'm going
Just make your intentions really clear.
bar
but
crawling.
then
I'll have a
you know they're not gonna no one's gonna date you because they only date jocks and never nice guys.
I'll also wear a Letterman jacket with the year that I graduated, and
Oh, that's
and
meta.
you know what's the best part? The coupe de resistance fake wedding ring.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here to cheat.
have you been reading the game?
I wrote the game.
Aw, shit.
Travis, you gotta take notes. I hope you're taking notes out there as well. I'm a piece of shit.
I am. You know what? I think I've got my drawing done, so I'm gonna jot this down real quick.
Fake wedding ring. Bomber jacket. Letterman
Game
jacket.
over shirt.
Yeah.
Letterman jacket.
Graduation year.
Fedora.
Ooh, yeah.
Classy, obviously.
Maybe fedora with like a piercing on it.
What steampunk accessory do you have?
Goggles on the fedora.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I was thinking like pocket watch in the Letterman.
Ooh, do you think both would be too much?
You can't be too ostentatious.
That's
You
true.
want to show them how wealthy you are.
I'm coming with a cane too.
Because potential suitors are simple people, and you're obviously top dog.
Yeah, I would normally wear a suit because I'm a potential suitor, but special occasion.
Don't want to scare them off right away. You want to show them how classy you can be on the second date.
Blue flame shorts.
Ooh, because you're hot.
And Crocs with socks, long socks.
Nice.
But they don't reach all the way up to my shorts. And my shorts go down to my knees.
Anything on the socks? Because I'm thinking plain white Hanes.
That's what I was thinking. What color Crocs, though?
Dirty teal.
Dirty teal. Like they've been worn for a while, or they came like that?
Like they've been worn for a while and worn a lot.
A lot. Like
Through
this is your only
a place
pair.
that doesn't really get cleaned.
Okay. Some people like to put things in the little holes. Are there any like cute accessories or whatever in the holes? You could put like we could stud
naked
them.
anime women pins.
Ooh, like ahegao things.
Yeah, lots of Rei and Asuka.
Nice. Yeah, it's all your waifus. You got to pick them out. We can't tell you.
That way they know what you're into. Whenever you don't, and whenever they don't stack up
Yeah,
to the anime girls you like, that's on them.
it's actually really easy to tell. This is like a litmus test. If their Crocs don't match, like the little accessories, if they don't jive with your accessories, you can just turn around and leave. One look at their shoes and you're done.
Yeah. And then you get to another night of posting about how shitty the dating scene is.
Yeah, and that girls are all pieces of shit or whatever.
Yeah. You can say it, but you'll say it in your post.
Yeah. I don't want to give it all away. You got to check out my what are they called? Tiny posts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll follow your blog for the current dating scene.
Please do. I'll send you a link. I don't want to make it too easy for the viewers at home.
Yeah. In the meantime, because of how badly my dating's been going, I'm horny for points.
Yikes. Okay. Well, I think I'll give you put this one at a 4. I'm gonna delete the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what comes after 4? 6969.
Hey! Just call me Spencer, because that's my gift.
Hi, Hellacious Whiskey. You joined at the apex of the show. And that's a lie, because this is the end.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't plan this going into it, but with the monster, this outfit ended up very, very cyber goth.
I like it. I already gave you your points, but tell the viewers at home and myself about it. What do we do here?
Yeah. So this is based off of this monster we had to track down, this big old angler beast. So you know the lights. These are a little more modular. You can flash them to blind enemies because you don't really want them focused in on you.
Gotcha.
So they're not going to be as bright as maybe on the weapon.
Yeah, the weapon, do you like do a whole like Witcher stance and spin around? Go ahead and I think I can take the lights. Ooh, yeah, not for too long.
Yeah, so just don't look directly at the shield. Shield's going to draw you in. And I don't know what to call it, the pommel of the hammer, that'll get you. But it's about drawing that aggro.
And then
Whereas with the armor, it's more of a distraction. It ups your dodge ability.
Yeah, get a quick evasion out. They'll never know what hit them. I love it. That's a cohesive
So I think with
set.
that, I think we're suited for the hunt.
Those monsters don't stand a chance, Travis.
So, with that, get your nose to the ground. Keep a sharp ear out. Happy hunting, everybody.